Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we're going to just do some quick updates. We're coming up on Summer Bash. It's June already. Can you believe it? So that means 3 weeks till Summer Bash. It's the last weekend of June, which is June 23rd, 24th. So it's a Friday, Saturday event. There are still admission places available. Link below. I'm going to do all the links here real quick. T-shirts, if you want to get t-shirts for this year's bash, link below. If you want it, work for it is our motto. If you are a student, if you send me a photograph of your student ID via email, I will send you a discount code that will zero your balance for admission. So admission's free. Students are our target audience this year. All right, so we want trade school students, we want welding students, we want pipe fitters, we want auto body, we want automotive technicians, we want machine shop apprentices. We want all you students out there to come and learn from some of these old hands that usually attend. These guys are great to talk to and a wealth of knowledge. All right, anyways, a bunch of links are below for a lot of info on Summer Bash. Website's barzindustrial.com. There's a FAQ over there. We hope to see you here this year. If not, join us on the live feed. We'll have a live feed all day Saturday during the raffle, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. All right, gear cutting class, which is Friday. We haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm thinking it's about 10 a.m. That's invitation only. If you're not on the list, you're not. We're going to close up the shop. You're not welcome in the shop. So it's a closed event for gear cutting class. You can't just come and go as you please. So make sure you sign up for that. Send an email to summerbash@barzindustrial.com. We got some late arrivals for raffles and giveaways and little things, but let's get into that. Okay, first up is this little cutie pie here. This is an Atoll manufacturing company, miniature vise. You know, it's been 3D printed by Mike over at Catalina Racing, so he was cool enough to 3D print that for me, and it's a replica of my big vise here. I'll swing the camera over a little bit. That's a big Starrett Atoll vise. So that's kind of a cutie there, and it's actually functional. It's got pretty fine thread. I just don't think I'd want to clamp anything in it, but you know, I might paint it black and just put it on the shelf. I think it would look good in black. So thanks, Mike. Just something fun that came in for the bash. Let me show you what else he sent. I got a whole box of these, and a lot of guys, maybe they don't know what they are. I'm going to try to zoom you in a little on that. Maybe you can read some of the detail. It says 2023, Bar Z Bash, and then it's got increments around there. They see the outer perimeter of that thing is 40 millimeter, 60 millimeter, 90 millimeter, and 140 millimeter. Now, you guys, the scraping guys out there, know that those are the radii for your scraping tools, and it's a radius gauge. And then why has it got a hole in the middle? Well, it's a 1 square inch hole, and that's for you to count your points of contact over 1 square inch. So he sent a bunch of those over. I don't know whether to put these in gift bags. I think I'm just going to walk around with them in my pocket or give them to the girls up front when they're registering. And when you walk up to register, if there's any of these left, if you use the keyword flaking, they're just going to hand you one of these when you register. So keyword is flaking. They got the blue ones. They got no key holder or no fob on those. The red one's got a little fob on them. How can we get a bottle opener in there too? We need to get a bottle opener on that. All right, Catalina Racing. Thanks, Mike. All right, next up we got a big old box here of stuff that came from our friends, you guessed it, Florida Flywheelers. Hey, is there any fingers in here? I'd freaking love to find a couple of extra fingers. I really need some. They sent flyers for all of our, for all the events of the 2023-2024 show season. So everybody is going to get one of these in their gift bag, so they've got plenty of those. And this is other stuff that they sell over at the Flywheelers. There's some license plates, black on white and colored on white. Nice. Some t-shirts, tumbler. These all say Florida Flywheelers on them. This is a pretty nice, that's a Port Authority. Denim jacket, embroidered. Nice. This size is extra large, so we're gonna have to work on making sure that goes to the right person. Just tote bags and coolers and rubber cups. These are fun. I mean, you literally can't destroy that. It's got a rubber straw, a rubber top, and a rubber bottom. You could drive over that with a truck and you'd be fine. We've got we got some coffee mugs. It's like a double wall, Florida Flywheelers on it. We got coasters with the standard flamingo. You know, I've been to Florida, been through the whole mainland part of it, and if you don't have a pin or a flamingo in your front yard, you ain't from Florida. we got all kinds of stuff in here. We got more tote bags and more cups and backpacks. It just keeps coming. So, you know, we're going to bundle some of this stuff and give it away. This is courtesy of Florida Flywheelers. Make sure you check them out at floridaflywheelers.org and try to attend one of their events. Absolutely amazing. Swap meets are pretty much off the hook too. Oh, we got hats. We got some hats in here. The stuff just keeps on coming. Nice bright blue. Nice deep forest green. All right, so that's everything Florida Flywheelers sent. I sure thank them. And next up, we've got a new product to show you, which is U.S. made, and it's just coming out of the market. And I think he's going to premiere it at Summer Bash, and we're going to have something to give away. He's due here any minute. I'm videoing all this so I can clear the table, and we're going to demonstrate this new product and talk a little bit about it and get it ready for Summer Bash. Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan. Today I'm with Eric. I've got a surprise for you. This is a surprise to me. It's something new that he came out with. You've been working on this for a long time.
That's correct. A couple of years at least.
It's called Ready Saw, and it's a kind of a bracket where you hang a bandsaw, and it's quick change, so you can break it down really quickly, go to work. Useful for the shop, useful for the field. We're going to do a box opening. We're going to mount one inside the shop, and we're going to put my old ratty Milwaukee on there. We're going to bring you guys in a little bit closer. You want to tell us a little bit about the company, how it started?
Well, it's definitely in its infancy and something that I've been working on for a long time, but trying to, between my regular electrical contracting business, trying to figure out the ins and outs of doing some manufacturing myself and acquiring machinery and tools to produce this. And it's been a long journey, and I'm happy that Stan's been gracious enough to give me a shot to show you guys and him what I've been working on. So yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not new to bringing stuff to market and developing new products. I love inventing stuff, so I'm sympathetic towards what you're going through now and what you're gonna be going through. But today we're gonna do a box opening of the Ready Saw, talk about the models, what models it does work on, what models it doesn't work on, and you know, from what I've seen, he makes a beautiful product. You guys are gonna dig this. Let's get in a little closer. Okay, well, what Eric's made, it's called the Ready Saw. I'm gonna show you that logo, and some of the detail on that logo is freaking incredible. Even the build quality. Take a look at this. This thing is stainless steel. It's got a tumbled finish. It's got a toggle lock for your trigger, and you'll probably notice these these teardrops in the back. This is the mounting system, and it uses a pretty simple button that mounts to the wall of your toolbox, your shop, your work cart, your bench. Your truck, absolutely. So, and those, what do you call those, pucks? What do you call them?
Buttons, mounting buttons.
Okay, mounting buttons. But the mounting buttons are available separately, so you could actually do some more in some other places, and they snap in.
There's an O-ring in there.
Yeah, they snap in nice. You know, his build quality is pretty amazing. And I love to see, oh, he did put an O-ring in there. Look at that. Hiding it from me.
-210.
Yep. but you know, silk screened, and then
It's
like a resin inlay.
yeah, resin inlay and a laser. It's a fiber marking laser on the logo, annealed into the side of it.
Really nice. You guys are gonna love this build quality. Anyways, let's talk about what saws it works with. First of all, we've got my old Ratty. It's a full-size Milwaukee Fuel, and for most of you that know, the Milwaukee Fuel cordless version shares about 80 or 90% of the parts with a corded version. I don't have a corded version. Some of you guys remember my trailer got broken into, so we don't have that to display, but it will work, it will fit. Yep, and then a separate bracket is for the DeWalt. Do I need to move the camera? No, I don't need to move the camera. And we've got a representative DeWalt. Eric and I are not DeWalt guys. He had to go out and buy a brand new DeWalt and make a fake battery so we could demonstrate it. That's the fattest, thickest monster battery we could stick on there to prove it still fits. But we're going to mount that up. So it works on the DeWalt cordless version.
Yeah, it's the DCS 374 model of DeWalt.
Oh,
cordless.
Thank you for that, Eric. I didn't know that part number.
Yeah.
And then the same bracket that you sell for Ready Saw also fits this one?
No, it's unfortunately for DeWalt, it's a different bracket for the corded saw. The nice part about the corded saw is obviously you have an infinite runtime. There's no battery involved.
Absolutely.
So for the shop, it might be the nicer way to go.
Well, this one's got an LED light, pretty nice LED light. I don't think the battery version does. It's got a little one. This one you can turn the light off and on. It's got a light switch there. This has got some gravity to it. I wouldn't want to swing that around. So it's pretty nice to be able to have this mounted on the wall. And literally what I do, first of all, in the field, I would take my Milwaukee, clamp this auxiliary handle into the vise, flip it around facing me, put a tie wrap on the trigger and go to town. If I got 18, 20, whatever pieces of flex to cut or some pipes to cut up or all thread to make, that's the kind of stuff I do. But it's also handy here in the shop, keep it around your bandsaw, off drops, things like that, small pieces. So you've got two different brackets here today. One's in Milwaukee and this one is the corded or cordless.
Sorry, I forgot to tell Stan, these are both DeWalt versions.
Oh, okay.
The Milwaukee version, I brought him a special surprise.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going to get to keep this guy. So the Milwaukee version is in the box.
Oh, I get one for me. Hooray.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, those are the models it fits, you guys. It doesn't fit the subcompact Milwaukee and it doesn't fit the little mini. Milwaukee's got three different sizes. They got the little M12, which is a tinker toy. And then they've got an intermediate, which I like. It's good for going handheld. It's light enough. This one's a little heavy to swing with one hand, but it can be done. And but for bigger work, this is always my go-to. This has got good power, and we're going to mount it literally right over there on the door. And all we're going to have is, hey Stan, your door's not going to open anymore. You know what? It's quick change. We're going to put buttons on there, and that door is still going to be able to slide open. So let's go get it mounted and show you how it works. Okay, well we got Stan's Ready Saw in here. I'm looking forward to opening it, and actually I'll let you open it.
Sure.
And let you explain the contents as they come out. Just put them out there and
Sure.
show them to the camera.
Will do.
All right. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to this in the Bar Z trailer and in the shop both, so that saw can bounce back and forth.
Okay, so we've got my first revision of packing materials. I'm not sure if this is going to stay, but some bubble wrap. This in a red bag is to help you not accidentally throw them away.
Are those your buttons?
These are the mounting buttons. So it comes with two of them, and there's more available on the website when that launches, which I hope is very soon.
Okay, and we're coming up on these products. Are you going to offer a pre-sale or people that want to get their hands on them first up?
That's probably not a bad idea. Unfortunately, I've just been so busy with work, I haven't had all this figured out. So luckily for me, Stan is able to help kickstart what I need to think about. So this is the Milwaukee version. This fits the corded and cordless saw. This is the table that's stowed inside of the channel.
I'll open that up.
So we're done with the box.
Okay. So that's the dude there. So it comes completely assembled.
Yep.
That's a beautiful piece. Oh, and the Milwaukee ones are red.
Yeah.
Don't think I didn't notice.
Come on, guys.
Don't think I didn't notice that. The other ones were yellow for the DeWalt. All right, so he's got them color coded. You can't possibly screw this up. And there's your working platen or your table. You've already got a slit in it for to go over your saw. And you want to show them around there. You got a dowel and looks like a little thumb screw.
It's a clamp that interfaces with the shoe on the saw. So there's a feature we'll show you when we get this mounted that the table actually ends up stowing in the base plate. So
nice.
if you're snatching it in or out,
Is that what that
it locks into a detent.
I want you to notice too, that thumb screw has got an E-clip on it and cannot be lost. And keep your channel locks off of that damn thing by hand. These things are beautiful. You know, you guys coming to the bash are going to get to see this up close, but all you gorillas out there in the field, you need to watch it with this thing. This is a nice piece. All right, what do you say? Let's get it mounted.
Sounds great.
Okay, we're going to go mount a couple of buttons here in the shop, and then we'll mount it up and make a couple cuts with it. See how it works. All right, so we started off, we mounted the first button, and Eric had to make sure that the ready saw was facing straight up because I didn't care. I just threw it on there, but I'm kind of a jerk that way anyways. And you actually use the ready saw to fix your other two buttons on, so it makes it super easy. All we're gonna do is drop the bracket on. We've got the buttons installed on the other two sides. The O-rings hold them in place. Nice touch. And
Up a little.
no, we're on there.
Oh.
And just drop it on, and now we can go in there with a transfer punch and do our bottom two buttons. So after that's done, we can actually put a saw on there and see how she works. So
The benefit, by the way, of using 3 buttons is you can shift the saw up or down only being on 2 buttons. The kit comes with 2 buttons, but again, additional buttons are available on the website.
nice. Okay, well, let's get this mounted. We'll bring you back. Okay, we got all 3 of our buttons mounted. They say ready saw face up on all 3. I didn't do it, Eric did it. But you use the first button to get your next 2 located. Pretty simple to do. These buttons can be mounted on the side of a knack box, on the side of a rolling tool cart. They're probably going to go on the side of my workbench that I keep in the trailer. I keep a pretty heavy workbench in there with a vise and stuff on it too. Or maybe my knack box, I don't know. The beauty of this, of having the 3 with the 3 teardrop, we can go high. We can drop it in up here. We can put it as intended, which is a super fit. Or we could drop it in low, in case we got any low needs. I don't know why you'd want to saw that low, but you could do it if you wanted to. We've got options. Okay, so all we've got on the wall are 3 buttons. This stows in your toolbox, out of your way, whatever. Doesn't get stolen. You only got 3 pucks. A thief's gonna come up and look at that and go, what the hell are those? I'm not gonna touch them. All right, so let's talk about some of the other features and see what else this thing can do. Okay, we got the ready saw installed on the door. It's exactly where I want it. I'm in the intermediate position, but something I didn't show you, your actual working table stows in the ready saw. So if you're using your portaband as a portaband, pull it out of the unit, and you got a release latch here. It's going to release your table, and it just kind of stows in the back. Kind of nice. And your table, like I showed you before, it's got the thumb screw and the dowel pin. And we're going to drop a saw in now, and no tools required. Here comes the Milwaukee. We hook it on the top handle, trigger in, and then your trigger lock is right here. Pretty simple. Let's get the table installed. I'm going to get you a little closer and show you where it indexes how the actual table installs. Again, no tools, and it indexes in your existing holes. All right, all that's left to do is install the table. Like I said, it's got a laser cut line to clear your blade, which, depending on the rake of your blade, may give you some trouble. The dowel pin fits in an existing hole back here on the saw, and your thumb screw goes in this slot in your existing stop. So you just kind of tilt it in, get that thing started, find that locating pin, and tighten your thumb screw. And now the table is secure, but any play you feel, that's going to be whatever play you've got in your existing bottom stop there. But it gives you a nice, nice working surface. All that's left to do is grab a piece of material and give it a cut. Okay, 1/8" flat bar. My blade is hammered, don't judge me. Okay, we're back to our 3 buttons. And what's nice about it, all the back channels share a teardrop location. They're color coded. So right here, see that? It's yellow. So we're gonna put a yellow saw in there. And they fit on the same wall buttons that we put on for the Milwaukee. Great fit. Those O-rings on those buttons really get a hold of that. No worries about it coming off. Same trigger toggle. And now we're going to grab this is a DeWalt bought just for this demonstration. It's got a fake 3D printed battery on it. And it fits in under your auxiliary grab handle. And there's plenty of room for even your biggest battery. And there we're triggering. And plating goes on just as very similar to the Milwaukee. It does use a different plating, which is shared between both DeWalt models. This DeWalt model only fits this stand only fits this DeWalt model of the battery powered ones. So if that's the one you're sporting right there, this is the ready saw for you. Let's take a look at another one. Let me get this off of the wall. And I do like the color coded, the yellow and the red. You know, I didn't think I would, but it's pretty awesome. Here's the other DeWalt model, and this is for a corded version. If you've got a corded version of the DW, this is the one for you. And again, we've got the old yeller with the adjustable top handle. You need to make sure the top handle's out in the horizontal position, or in this case, it's kind of vertical. And drop that dude in there. Same thing, toggle lock. But now we got to plug in, unfortunate, but we do have to plug in. The plating is right here. Very similar to the Milwaukee I showed you earlier. Dowel pin, thumb screw, can't be lost. The dowel pin goes in a channel back here instead of a groove. So we would just drop that turkey in there, as so. All the way in, you know, and you've got that much, make sure it goes all the way back, and tighten that thumb screw up, and you're ready to go to work. So pretty nice right there. And with the same bracketry, you've already seen the Milwaukee on there. So pretty cool. And also the storage. This thing will also store right back here in this back slot. If you have this thing mounted in maybe a race car trailer or a work trailer, and you don't want it rattling around, this thing will slide back there, and this little thumb screw knob will actually kind of pinch it in there so it doesn't sit there and rattle around in your trailer. So pretty nice, easy to stow, and it's hard to steal, that's for sure. Okay guys, well I wanted to premiere the Ready Saw for you guys and show you my personal unit. Eric, thanks for coming out.
Yep.
Thanks for showing us what it's all about. He's got 3 different models available again. 2 for the DeWalt, corded and non-corded, and 1 size fits all on the Milwaukee, and that's only the big dog, not the intermediate, not the baby one. There's going to be a link below. Send you there for pre-orders and inquiries and ask questions and things like that. But as far as I'm concerned, this thing's a winner. We're going to have it at the Bash. You're coming to the Bash?
I am.
You're going to have bring some of these we can play with?
I'll do it.
Bring me some scrap too. Let these people cut some stuff up. Maybe they'll lose a finger or 2. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. There's going to be a bunch of links below. I know I'm rounding this up with all the Summer Bash stuff. Some of the last minute stuff we had come in, but I did want to premiere this. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm looking forward to using it at work. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.